There are so many people in life that are waiting for some secret, some success gem, some method that is going to come and save them. And I'll tell you what they imagine. They imagine a fairyland where inside of this fairyland, at some point inside of this life, somebody else has a plan for your life in which somewhere in this plan you are going to come across somebody, a saying, a person, a video that is going to unlock and change everything inside of your life. I'm here to deliver the message that that's a bunch of bullshit and it never actually comes. The only thing that actually comes into your life are the things that you accept and the things that you go get. 90% of it is the things that you go get. 10% of it is the things that you accept. There's a very small percentage of life, not even a very small percentage of life, there's a decent percentage of life which is what you might consider luck. Things that just happen to happen, such as going out to a bar and coming across a multi-millionaire who can somehow benefit you and your company. Chances of that are very low. You might go to the bar 100 times, 1,000 times, maybe 10,000 times before that ever happens, but it is a chance. But what is guaranteed is the things that you decide that you're going to do in life, such as coming up with an idea for a company and actually starting the company. Actually starting the company. Did you catch that part? Not just daydreaming on the company or talking with your friends about what the company could be, but coming up with the company idea and launching. Because the only thing that is going to teach you and benefit you inside of this life actually is experience. Experience is the only thing that benefits you. I know tens of people who are what you might call motivational porn watchers. They love motivational porn. Will get on YouTube every single given day and listen to Alex Hormozy. They will listen to Patrick Bet-David. They'll listen to Andrew Tate. They will listen to many different business figures within the space who have actually done things with their life, and they will consume. They will take it all in. And maybe they know more quotes from those guys than I do, because I really don't consume that type of stuff anymore because I don't have to at the level that I am in business. But in actual business, I have so much experience. I've been $200,000 in debt. Then I've been to the point where I had no debt and I bought $1 million house right after. I've been messed up in so many different financial ways where I had creditors chasing me down and trying to get money out of me, and I was avoiding them. And when they finally got a hold of me, I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck, because y'all can't chase me down and do shit. I'm a 19-year-old. Maybe I have a company that does $100,000 a month, but I have no assets. So what are you guys actually gonna do here? You can't do shit to me. You can't touch me. I have no assets. Go ahead with your lawsuit if you like to, but you're not gonna catch me. And that's the truth. And that's the way it went down. Well, of course, you fast forward that story. I fixed all my shit. I paid everybody off. But again, what I have in business is experience. I have so much fucking experience. I've spoken to so many different people. I've gotten on phone calls that were 15 minutes and resulted in $5,000 payments. I've gotten on 2-hour phone calls that didn't result in any fucking payment. But the difference is I get to compare the $5,000 payment for 15 minutes, 2-hour phone call for no payment, and realize what I did on the 2-hour phone call that I got no payment out of that I did wrong. And it's not always something that you do wrong. It also can be the client that you're selling. But again, these lessons, they come through experience. And if you don't get the experience in business, I promise you that you're gonna fail forever. If you don't get the experience in life, I promise you that you're gonna fail forever. Have you ever realized that the people that have the most success have the stories of being the most fucked up? The people who have succeeded the most are the same ones who have been to jail multiple times, who have been sued multiple times, who have all of these stories about how they're such a bad person, this, that, and the other. Well, it happens. When you've come across so many different people and you've done so many different business transactions, you have people who put out lies about you. You have people who try to frame you. You have people who try to sue you. It's just what happens when you're shooting for monumental success in life. If you're somebody who's shooting for monumental success in life and you have no haters, I challenge you, make your biggest goal in your life right now is to go get some haters. Because if nobody's hating you, then what do you really think that you're doing in life? If nobody hates you, then what do you really think you're doing in life? And I used to think that I was some big shot and I was doing big things in life whenever I was making, I don't know, $10,000 a month in high school, $15,000 a month in high school. And I didn't really have no haters. Nobody really gave a fuck until they started to realize after high school how much money I was actually making. And then you buy $1 million houses, and then you buy multiple cars, and then you kind of just get bored and you buy another car, and then you go on a trip here, and then you go on a trip there, and they start to realize, you know what, I don't fucking like this guy. But they only develop that after they've seen huge amounts of success from you. Again, people do not hate on people who are doing bad because they feel like they are just like you. Poor people, obviously, there's black on black crime and all that stupid shit, but poor people majority of the time, they get together and they hate on rich people because they don't understand how they're doing it. And most rich people, they always say this has something to do with criminal, blah blah. They always have some type of complaint to try to make up for the fact that somebody worked hard and ended up being rich as a result of their hard work. Poor people are unable to fathom that dynamic, that you can really work hard, properly design a company with employees and multiple people, and you can actually profit gross 40, 50, 60, not gross, net, 40, 50, 60, 70, $100,000 a month. You can profit that after all is said and done without being a criminal. You don't have to be a criminal to do that. But broke people will never ever tell you that because they think that money is tied to being a criminal.